Hey guys, it's Mr. Possible, and today is going to be some real talk. I haven't done a vlog in at least a day and a half, and why is that? What's going on? And, I had to really search. Well, let me first explain something about myself. Besides the obvious, I'm going to be a professional poker player in 4 years and 3 months. I'm really good at identifying in people's lives the things they need to change in order to succeed, the things they need to focus on. I'm really good at inspiring. I'm really good at directing. I'm really good at explaining vision. I'm really good at those sorts of things. I've done it repeatedly in my life. What I have an opportunity to improve upon is myself, is doing that for myself, inspiring myself. So recently, some information came to light about just how good I am at a poker player, something I couldn't really deny. And it really, I think, set in motion a series of events that kind of I went into a valley. Even though I was helping someone else come out of their valley, I was going into my own valley. And the valley became, if you're so good at poker, if the numbers match what you do, and you're so good, and, you have so much experience and you can help other people, why is it you don't have, major tournament wins? I think my biggest tournament win is around 9,000. Why is it you don't have major tournament wins? Why is it, and I talk about this in one of my vlogs, my greatest enemy is myself. So my negative self-talk is, why is it that you don't have that? You've played poker for 25 years. Where are the big wins? I mean, I have final tabled over and over and over again, numerous times. My final table stat is probably one of my highest stats in tournaments. But where are your big wins? Where are your tournaments over $10,000? Where are the things that all these other poker players have? And why would people possibly listen to you, with my new venture, Possible Poker, which is going to explain the other side of poker, outside of hand strategy? Why would they listen to you? What accomplishments do you have? And of course, there are the accomplishments. Emotionally, I can handle myself really well at a poker table. I can take, severe bad beats. I have dominated the lower stakes, the $300 buy-in tournaments. But why have I never got those big wins? And I had to take a really hard look at myself and listen to what I had been telling other people. And it's simple. It's very, very simple. It comes down to one concept that will stop you from doing the possible every single time. You have to be in it to win it. I know it's cliche, but if you're not in it, you can't win it. If you don't try, you can't win. So why is it I'm not in it? What's holding me back? I'll tell you, 10 years ago or 15 years ago was I don't have the bankroll. I don't have the capital. I don't have the money. I had someone staking me. That wasn't enough money. I was playing low buy-in tournaments. I didn't make the turnaround. It's very hard to play low buy-ins and make, a significant profit because the rake is so high on those tournaments. So what happened? Like, why? I mean, so I didn't have the money. I didn't have the experience. No one would listen to me. I started Mr. Bad Beat, which was, and I'm just being real here. I started Mr. Bad Beat, which was an abject failure. I played online to show how bad I run, which, is negative talk again. But why did this continue? I really had to search deep in my soul, and I wasn't feeling good. And maybe that's why I wasn't feeling good, because these results smack me right in the face. My results are on par with pros. So why? Why is this the case? What's going on? So I didn't have the money. I didn't have the time. I have a full-time job. Excuse after excuse after excuse. I had too much debt. I didn't have the strategy or the training or, I would get into these situations where I would lose really big pots, and I was really focused on handling that with grace. So much so, I named my daughter after Grace because I wanted to instill that I could handle these big emotional things and not react. But why? I bought in online, I bought in for small stakes, I won some tournaments, but never over $10,000. What has happened? And, along the way, I was playing $65 buy-ins, and my therapist had to tell me at the time, you're playing too small. So I went up to $300 buy-ins, and I thought, I'm playing too big. And of course, there's bankroll management, which I'm going to talk about in Possible Poker. Of course, there is, being reasonable. There are strategic risks you can take. Obviously, the bigger risk you take, the bigger the reward there is. And of course, there is making sure you're healthy and making sure you're financially healthy and doing the right thing and putting the attention towards work. But so here's the thing. Why am I so comfortable taking those risks live? For instance, I've been playing, $1,000 buy-ins, no problem without having the bankroll to cover that, which is not something I'm going to teach on Possible Poker. I've been taking those shots and I've been successful. But why is it I'm so comfortable in that environment? I'll tell you why. Because I can't win much. I'm not actually going to win over $10,000. It will never happen. I can't win if I'm not in. And so that all ends today. And I'll tell you, honestly, I am absolutely terrified of what I am about to announce. But it ends today. I am identifying, as I have said to many, many, many people in my life, you have to try and you have to focus. This is in the new book I'm reading, The Common Path to Uncommon Success. I'll list that in the details. Focus, follow one course until success. So what is that course? Oh, and let me be honest with you. I read Phil Hellmuth's hashtag positivity. Please ignore the light. It comes through my shades and it's distracting, but it's what I got, guys. I don't have a professional camera. Maybe I'll get there. I will get there someday. But Phil Hellmuth is, I respect his play. And again, you can think whatever you want about Phil Hellmuth, but you can take something from anything and learn from it. So Phil Hellmuth, I respect his play more than anybody in the poker industry. I also, emulate some of his play. I modify my game. But I read his book, Hashtag Positivity. And what's really interesting in Hashtag Positivity, I took away, forgiving my ex-wife. I took away removing the hate, and that's been going really well. I'll do another video about that. I took away, all the things he said. And one of the things I said, and I'm going to hold myself accountable right now, is I was going to put my yearly goals on the bathroom mirror. I didn't do it. My bathroom mirror has nothing on it. So why is that? What happened inside my head that caused me not to do that? I'll tell you what. If I do that, I'm not scared of failure. I'm scared of success. That's the honest. What would happen if I won a $15,000, $20,000 tournament? I'd have to play at higher levels. And my little boy says, you're not good enough to play at high levels. My stats disagree. My game disagrees. But I have never put myself out there. And then, on top of that, I'm doing Possible Poker, which is all about emotional control. It's all about this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm announcing today. I'm going to take half of my bankroll and I'm going to put it online. And I'm only going to play in tournaments that will get me over a $10,000 win. And I'm making a stretch goal that's going on the mirror today, or I fail 75 hard, 100%. If I do not put my goals on the bathroom mirror today, 75 hard, I will fail today. And I am 70 days in of 75 hard. Period. And that goal is to win a $10,000 or more tournament by the end of the year online. So I need to put myself in situations that I'm winning other tournaments and winning online. And that's the bottom line. I will document how I deal with my emotional control. I will document with how I deal with bankroll management. Half of my bankroll is going online. The other half will be used for in-person tournaments. The only time I will play cash is when I have excessive wins, when I've won tournaments. Cash is done. It was a comfortable thing for me. It's instant gratification. I don't need instant gratification. I am good enough to do it, and I will do it. I am jumping in head first into this pool. I'm not putting my toes in. I'm jumping in. Half of my bankroll online. The other half used for in-person tournaments. Those tournaments, I'll still satellite in. I think that's a great thing. Those tournaments, because obviously if I only have a couple thousand to put towards tournaments, I'm not going to buy in for an $1,100 tournament. I am going to show bankroll management, and I will also start effectively immediately start working on possiblepoker.com. And I have my fiance to thank for this. Let me tell you what. She came up with an idea. She put up things overnight. This is what I love about my fiance. She doesn't know this, but I'm going to say it. I've said it to her. I want her to realize it. She lights a fire in me. She inspires me. And that's it. If I don't put those goals on that bathroom mirror, I'm done. 75 hard will start over on day one. Period. The next thing is I'm starting phase one Sunday. I will start phase one of Live Hard. That is the whole program of 75 Hard. And one of my daily tasks will be to train. In tournaments specifically. I want to train in tournaments. I want my play to be in tournaments. I want to pound tournaments. I'm well aware that it's delayed gratification. I am well aware I could lose 20 before I cash. I'm well aware. We will see where my skill level sets. All cash that I play will be online. It will all be in line with bankroll management, and it will be because I have the funds to play. I'll play within my means. So again, starting today, half of my bankroll will go online. Half will be used for in-person tournaments. Starting today, Bathroom Mirror is going to have my yearly goals. It is time that I hold myself accountable, and that's it. That's going to happen. There are other aspects of my life that I'm not doing what I want because I haven't been in it to win it. So here we go. Hold on for this ride. Thank you, B. You inspire me. Thank you for helping me to shine a light on my own life. And I hope others out there realize that if you want to succeed, you have to put that first step forward. You have to be in it to win it. And that's the lesson of the day. I hope this helped you. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm Mr. Possible, and I'm going to be an online tournament player effective today. I will also have goals of how many tournaments a week. I'll be setting those in motion. Online, you can play a lot more tournaments than you can live. Obviously, you play one tournament live. It's 8 hours. I can play 3 or 4 tournaments in a weekend. That's going to get me closer to my goal. Again, guys, thanks. Have a good one. Talk soon.